What's up, YouTube? MaNiaC here. You may be wondering, MaNiaC, why are you in the filming room? It's a little dark, fucking lonesome room in the basement. What are you doing there? Well, guys, I'm in a dark place right now. As you guys may or may not know, a lot of shit has been going down with the Optic Halo team. As far as finding our fourth, and then the most recent news you guys have probably seen in Flamesword's recent video. Pretty much he explained the whole ordeal. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'll cover some of the stuff that he did say. Okay, let me get out of this. Let me get out of this fucking depressed mood I seem to be in. No, I'm not really fucking depressed about it like it may have just looked. Well, honestly, the main reason I'm recording it down here is because there's no echo, and I wanted to make a video not in my fucking room, and everywhere else in the house there's an echo, so this just seemed the best place to do it. But yeah, let's talk about Optic Halo. You guys probably saw Flamesword's video yesterday. If you didn't, go check it out, but I will be covering some of the stuff he did say. To make a long story short, I'll just say a week or two ago, Flamesword approached me. And this was out of the blue. I was not expecting it at all. This was something that was not in my mind as a possibility at all. Flamesword approached me about a week or two ago. I'm not going to mention any other players' names due to like their contract situations and whatever. It doesn't really matter who the people were going to be. Well, maybe it does a little bit. But anyways, okay, so Flamesword approached me about a week or two ago, and he said there are two players he really wants a team with. And obviously he's talking about two other players besides me and Cleat. So that would leave Flamesword, two other players, and they would need a fourth. So that would pretty much put Flamesword in a position to drop me or Cleat. Cleat, who he's been teaming with almost his whole career, and then me, who pretty much left my life to come out here and live at the house. I really wanted to make this a long-term team, yada yada. It pretty much put him in a tough position of whether, if they were 100% down, would he drop me or would he drop Cleat? Now, when he approached me with that, I'll be honest, it shocked me. I didn't know like how to respond. I've personally always been someone who, if a team change happens, it happens. Everyone wants the best Halo team. I've never taken anything personal. I've never been salty over a team change. If something happens, then, that's life, and I'm going to do my best to make that situation benefit me as best as possible. Now, with this situation, I was definitely shocked. It was not something I was expecting, so when he told me it, I was a little mad, I'll be honest. I wasn't like showing anger towards Flamesword. He pretty much was getting my vibe where I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? So after that, he kind of made it clear that if these two players wanted to join, as of now, he found Assault was a better player than me. Now, we did mention in the beginning of the video that it is just the start of the game, but I do feel like Flamesword does like Assault's playstyle more than mine. I think if anyone has been following Halo forever, or even just like the past year, in H2A, I felt very confident in that game. I'll be honest, at tournaments, I felt I was one of the best players in the game. When I came to Optic Halo, I felt at tournaments, I think my team would agree with me as well, I probably played the best at every tournament. That's not like to throw them under the bus or anything. Everyone played well. No one had a bad tournament. I feel like I was just very good at H2A. It's obviously not bragging. It's just, it kind of is what it is. I think a lot of people would agree with that. So as far as like my position on Optic Halo, Flamesword is the captain, but I kind of looked at it like I've proved myself to, not be like solidified in Optic Halo forever, but I've done what I had to do to, kind of feel comfortable on this team. So when he approached me about me possibly being dropped, which if these two players did say yes, I kind of feel like that is what was going to happen. So the whole thing to me was a little weird. I mean, this is a new game. Halo 5 is completely different. I'll be honest, in the beginning of Halo 5, I was like admitting that I sucked at it. But it's not that I felt like other players were here and I'm here. It was just that I felt like I should be here and I was just like here. If that makes sense to you guys, not to sound like that could come off as just the way I look at Halo is I've played this game for like 15 years and I try to be the best I can possibly be. I don't think people realize how much I actually think about the game. Yes, there are different play styles in the game. People play differently. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not claiming to be the best player. You know, I'm not I got your pistola or Roy Lunchbox over here. But I do try to put myself in a top tier league with those guys to compete against those guys. I'm not going to put myself below them. So I was just, in the beginning of Halo 5, I was being hard on myself. That wasn't me saying I'm this much worse than everyone else. I'm bad at Halo 5. That was really just me being very hard on myself and saying I can't play like this if I'm going to compete at a top level. It's just the beginning of the game. I didn't play much. It was just me being hard on myself. But I feel like once I said that, people are like getting this idea that I'm not good at the game. And I don't know if it got into like my teammates' heads at all. But it seemed once this situation happened, I was like, damn, are they kind of doubting me? Now, I talked it over with them. Obviously, the situation didn't happen with them picking up 2 players. As of right now, it is still me, Flamesword, and Assault. I actually want to get this out of the way. Me and Flamesword talk every day. There's no beef. I told him I understand. You know, he understands where I'm coming from. I've told him why I felt a certain way about this situation. He told me why that situation happened. You know, he's honest with it. I'm honest with it. We're being grown-ups about this. There are no hard feelings. It's nothing personal. So there's no beef at all between me and Flamesword. We'll still be, well, actually, come Halo 5, we're probably going to be playing a stupid amount. So I was going to say, we'll still be going out together. We'll still be going to downtown Chicago, you know, going, you know, getting our drink on, you know, in the clubs. Nah, but seriously, there's no problems between me and Flamesword. I was just completely caught off guard by the whole situation. You know, I pretty much explained everything I felt like I had to. I think you guys will kind of understand. I just felt like as good as I played in H2A, just because it came to a new game, and I felt like I was being really hard on myself. And, you know, I kind of complained about the game. I think it kind of got to their heads. You know, I'm not sure if I can really blame them for that. In all honesty, I don't fucking know where I'm going with this. I'm really just giving you guys my take on it. Sort of, well, not a response, but yeah, just my take on Flamesword's video from yesterday. The whole, on like Optic Reddit, I've heard there was some talk on the forums, the Halo forums, there was some talk. Everyone is just like thinking I was getting dropped or something. So yeah, there was just a lot of talk, a lot of air I felt that needed to be clear. As of right now, it is still me, Flamesword, and Assault. There was just one big situation that came up, and then Flamesword tweeted something, and everyone was like, what the fuck's going on? So yeah, we're still good. We're still good to go. You know, we're all being adults about this. It's not something that's going to affect us in any way. This shit happens. It's fucking Halo. This shit has been happening for like 15 years. It's just now, I think me and Flamesword are on like a platform to where, a public platform to where if something happens, people kind of want to know. I know there's a lot of fans that don't want to see it happen. There's a lot of like my fans, his fans, a lot of fans of all of us that don't want to see anything happen. But this is kind of just how it goes. This right here is just public. This happens all the time with like every team. Every team out there goes through shit like this. Our shit just happens to be a lot more public, and it seems to be taken a lot more serious. So yeah, I wanted to get this video up, give you guys my take on it. Something I do want to say is moving to the Optic Gaming house has changed my life for the better. With the support from everybody in Optic Gaming, the support you guys have for my videos, the support you guys have for just me as a person, me as a professional gamer. I really do appreciate it. Now, no matter what happens, I'm not trying to make this sound dramatic or anything, but because we're playing Halo, it is a large amount of money, but no matter what happens, I do want to stay on Optic Gaming. Even if something did happen, I do want to stay on Optic Gaming. I want to be a part of this. You know, the longer I'm here, the more it just feels like family. But it's not something you guys should worry about. Like I've said 100 times in this video, it's still me, Flame Sword Assault. Still trying to find the right fourth. We've been running with a lot of people. Games are getting better and better every single day. We are all improving. All still have a lot to improve on. Now, as far as me and Halo, I'm just going to worry about how I play and how my team plays when it comes tournament time. Practice is practice. We still haven't gone over strats. We still haven't gone over scrims. I just fucking learned where camo was on one of the maps the other day. I mean, we have been grinding, but there's still so much to learn. It's just so far in the beginning of the game. My goal is to become the best player I can to make my team place the best that we can come tournament time. I'm going to end the video on that. I hope you all got something out of this. This is just my side of the story. I think a lot of people wanted to hear this from me. So yeah, hope you got something out of it. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later.